Okay, listen to this one. Maybe you'll appreciate this. It's like, a backup isn't a backup until you have successfully restored from it. Until then, it is just a very expensive file upload called Schrodinger's data.
Oof. I don't know about that. I don't know what that means.
Oh, you don't know Schrodinger's cat?
I know Schrodinger's cat. I don't know. I'm not seeing the file thing.
Oh, brother, I have to. Would you like a very short quantum physics rant to explain
Okay.
it?
Okay.
You'll like it. You'll like it because this will improve your like lexiconal capacity
Okay.
with regards to the Schrodinger's cat phenomenon.
Okay.
So you understand Schrodinger's cat, right? Like putting the cat in the box, and then he's outside. Schrodinger's outside looking at the box. He knows he put the cat in the box because we just witnessed putting the cat in the box, right?
Yeah.
And it's alive when you put the cat in the box.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
You close the lid, right? You can't see into the box. There's no way to see if it's there, right? So you put the cat in the box, and you don't know, and it's alive, and you don't know after you put the cat in the box, you close the box. Is the cat still alive?
Yeah. It's uncertain, kind of, supposedly.
So it is what you would consider in quantum physics. This is extremely important. It's this called the cat is in what is called a superposition of possibilities.
Okay.
Yeah, you like that shit. That's fucking the superposition of possibilities within which the cat finds itself is a position in which it is both dead and alive at the same time, simultaneously. Because until you open the box, although we put the cat alive into the box, chances are it's probably 100% fine because we all just witnessed a perfectly healthy cat be put into the box, right?
Yeah.
But you have no way of determining that. So it's in what you would call a superposition of possibilities, a quantum superposition of possibilities.
What is the
And
term?
so this relates. Oh, sorry, what were you going to say?
What does the term quantum mean in this case?
Quantum refers to things in. Okay, quantum is almost like an inherently um, hermetic principle.
Interesting.
Um, yes. So I studied quantum physics before I studied hermeticism because I did it for university. I had a course for metaphysics, and I did a whole year on metaphysics, and we had a professor from Sweden, and he like taught me some crazy stuff about all this. Like some of the stuff that I talk about, I wouldn't know about it unless he taught me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, because like normal people wouldn't take that course. There's like almost no reason for like almost majority of like students to like take that course, and it wasn't even full. But they're all stupid for not taking it because it's like the most interesting stuff in the world. Like I wouldn't be able to explain this stuff to you without it.
Right.
And
Okay.
basically, because it's all someone else, I'm basically just repeating the words that this like Swedish professor told me about Wittgenstein and about Quine and about AJ Ayers and about logical positivism and the Vienna Circle and all of this kind of stuff. Um, it's actually just me repeating his words, but in reality, it's like he's also repeating the words of those guys too. So it's almost like we're all just a big chain of knowledge, essentially, right? A chain of understanding, chain links of understanding.
Chain links of understanding.
Okay, so
yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Chain links of understanding. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. So basically, the quantum refers to the microcosm and the macrocosm. So that would be the things that are extremely large in the universe, like the universe itself, or a galaxy, or something like that, or a black hole, or something so small, infinitesimally small, like an atom or a quark.
Okay. Yeah. So in
You know what
quantum,
that is? That's as above, so below.
right?
So in Hermeticism, the main fucking principle of Hermeticism is as above, so below, as within, so without, which was also copied into Christianity as well. Because when I was in Asia and I was in a church and I was doing a Catholic church service, like I'm not Catholic, but I was just there, like witnessing it,
Right.
and
Okay.
basically in the church service they said the words in Latin and then they said it in English and it just hit me. He said, "On earth as it is in heaven," and I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, as above, so below," right?
Nice.
And because as above, so below was before on earth as it is in heaven, right? Like it came like hundreds of years before. So it's like it's the same wisdom.
Oh.
It's just repackaged in multiple different ways for multiple
Okay.
different people, just like the knowledge chain, right?
I just had to think it. I just had to do a sanity check in my mind there. Like, oh yeah, Hermeticism would be before Jesus.
Well, way before, brother.
Oh really?
People think Hermeticism is mainly about Gnosticism. Gnosticism is like Protestantism. It has nothing. It wasn't there, and it wasn't there until afterwards. Like that stuff is a late stage invention. Hermeticism was around like in the time of Alexander the Great.
So did it start with like Pythagoras or something? I mean, I shit.
Well, Pythagoras is definitely part of it. They take a lot of cues from him and stuff because
Okay.
Pythagoras also took cues from Egypt. So Pythagoras shares a lot of the same similarities in wisdom and knowledge and talking points and mathematical stuff with Egypt because Pythagoras and Egypt are like connected. So it's not Pythagoras isn't copying them and they're not copying him. They both have the same. They're both reading from the same script,
Mm-hmm.
essentially.
Okay.
So yeah, Pythagoras wasn't necessarily a hermetic personally, but he was definitely inspired by the teachings and he spoke to them. He spoke, but he wouldn't have. Pythagoras wouldn't have spoken to because Pythagoras was long before Alexander the Great. So
Yeah.
Pythagoras was like 500 BC. Okay, so
When?
he was even
Yeah. Okay.
before Plato. Plato is
Oh.
much later than much earlier than Pythagoras. So Pythagoras is like a 100% super gangster of the ancient world,
Oh wait.
like the ancient antiquity.
You're trying to say that that Pythagoras was before Plato.
Yeah, he
I
was.
thought so. I thought so. Okay. Okay. For,
Yeah, but Plato was inspired by the works of Pythagoras.
oh. Okay. Yeah. I mean. Okay. Yeah.
And Pythagoras was inspired by the Egyptians and stuff like that. So basically, so basically, Hermeticism has this principle, the quantum principle, which is as above, so below. It's the same thing. It's just said and it's just articulated in different words.
Okay. Nice.
So that's why quantum physics, like literally one to one, maps onto Hermeticism.
That's gonna take me a minute. Say that one more time.
Okay, so the quantum principle of as above, so below, the microcosm and the macrocosm is fundamentally inherently part of the scientific method and rigorous and analytical science that is done today, and it's definitely part of quantum physics, and it's inherently part of the Schrodinger's cat thing as well. It also involves the Copenhagen physicists and the Copenhagen method, but I'm going to that will take a little bit more for me to explain to you because that's the advanced stuff. So I'm just giving you like the crash course, the
Okay.
metaphysics crash course. Because if I go any further than that right now, it'll into the Copenhagen stuff. Then it's going to start becoming confusing until we get this groundwork set up.
Okay. Yeah, I am. I am interested in the like. I don't understand the whole Greek mystery stuff because the sanitized.
We spoke about it before.
Yeah, I mean I remember what you told me before. Like I didn't know specific. Like I don't. I guess I like to know like a lot more. I guess you know. So, but I'm a little bit behind on what is it?
Yeah, you're more into like the Indian stuff and like Hindu, Buddhism, shit like that. I'm more into like I do Greek philosophy, Roman philosophy, and now I've added Egyptian philosophy.
Yeah,
But
I'm
I also do a little bit of Zen as well. So I'm kind of all over the place. But those are basically the things that I studied at university. So it makes sense that I'm like leaning into those things, right?
I'm getting interested in the Egyptian stuff as well. From kind of a social media learning. type way, but still, I want to ask you,
Also the law of correspondence as well. Do you know the law of correspondence in Hermeticism?
oh, I forget this one.
But you've heard it before though, right?
Yeah, I don't remember which one it is.
That is literally the as above, so below. The
Oh,
law of
okay.
correspondence, a core principle, is summarized by the maxim as above, so below.
See, I thought so, but I thought you're gonna bring, but I thought you must be talking about the next topic. I
No,
didn't think you were circling the
what they're talking
soul.
about is the metaphysics of the soul, brother. It's a Hegelian dialectic almost. But Hegel copied Plato, and I swear that Plato also the hermetic principle, the hermetic text, like the Corpus Hermeticum, is a hermetic dialogue. I'm fucking losing my mind too, bro. It's all the law of correspondence. This principle posits that there is a constant harmonious relationship between different planes of existence, the microcosm, universe, and divine, and the macrocosm, the individual and the soul. It allows for understanding the unknown, for examining the known, existing that patterns repeat across mental, physical, and spiritual realms. So when we're seeing the law of correspondence, we're also noticing that there's like that these principles are like popping up in different places. Sometimes when they're not like related, like they're independently spontaneously occurring.
That's a big thing in magic too, because like the same theme. Well, you can see it in astrology because like especially Vedic astrology, the if you look at it through Jaimini, Mahadashas, different divisional charts, everything should kind of back each other up. And then of course if you do like tarot cards on the as well, with magic you see this a lot, how everything will sort of confirm each other, but you'll see how things play out on practically infinite levels.
Yeah, good stuff. So, do you under okay? I'm not gonna go into it yet. The principle of correspondence and the quantum as to the Schrodinger's cat thing, but you get the beginning stage of the Schrodinger's cat, the superposition of possibilities that the cat finds itself in, right?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. That for all for all theoretical intents and purposes, um, practically anything's possible with the cat because we can't see it. Is that the idea?
Because you can't see it. Yeah, because you can't confirm with your sensory information once the cat's in the box. There's no like way to see it.
Right. Yeah.
It becomes the unknown.
Yeah.
The seen and the unseen, the seen and the unseen, as above, so below. Because if you think about what the occult really means, the occult is like a Latin phrase that means clandestine, and clandestine means hidden, the hidden knowledge, the hidden. So the
Mm-hmm.
cat becomes the hidden.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Okay. That's really interesting, actually, because yeah, like in a really like deep intrinsic just at a glance look at what are all these things. It's you know how do you produce this X factor, this je ne sais quoi? I don't know French or how to pronounce that, but how do you do this thing that's unexplainable? Um, you know, your boss is being mean to you at work, and you need to find some alternative way. You have no physical recourse against this person, or you just want you understand that your problems are repeating, and it's some X factor that. Oh, you just missed your chance on one situation, or you're not getting. No, there's something else. I can feel it. How do you manipulate the cat in the box? Yeah, yeah, that's really interesting.
Mm-hmm. But how is the cat in the box also manipulating you? Like it's the law of correspondence. Like your belief. So the belief is that the cat is dead. Then how does that affect you? Do you feel guilty now? Like you're so connected to this creature and the outcome?
Interesting. So, because
Like
I've heard.
you're wedded to the consequences, and I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that part of the quantum physics thing is the fact that these particles are wedded together, like quantum entanglement. But I don't want to go too far into it, but that's called quantum entanglement.
Yeah. Okay.
That now we're getting close to the wormhole, to the event horizon, to the singularity of knowledge, brother. You're almost there. I'm not even
Lol.
there yet, but we're both on the horizon. We're both on the event horizon of understanding.
Lol. Nice. Um. Yeah. I mean, well, and then
You're probably like, yo, what the fuck is this guy talking about? He sounds retarded.
no, not at all. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, but I can sort of imagine what the Schrodinger's cat of what you're talking about. That's what's in your head. That's it is. Yeah. Lol. Like the thoughts in your head are Schrodinger's.
Like that meme, like what's in the fucking box?
Yeah. Or shit. I don't know if I've seen that meme actually. I bet I have. That is, you know.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Okay, let me read you some. Let me read you another one. Some food for thought. Now that I don't want to go too far into it because I'll send you some more stuff on the Schrodinger's cat tonight if you're interested in like going further into that, bro. Because that's actually one of the entry portals to becoming interested in quantum physics because you recognize that it does have applications beyond the scientific. It has personal applications too, essentially.
Interesting. Yeah, if there's an article that's not too long or something, or a YouTube video or whatever, yeah, send it over. Or a super good book, I guess. Um, yeah.
Yeah, once we've established like the core principles of like the stuff, then we get into the quantum entanglement thing, and then oh my god, then you're off to the races, brother. You've already then you start seeing things, and I think the funny thing is that okay, it's almost like that meme where it's like at the beginning you see God, and then you doubt God, and then you see it again, kind of thing. It's almost like that. It's like I've literally done this to people before where like people have been telling me like, oh, I'm so nihilistic, like I don't care about anything, like I only think I exist, and then I just hit them with the fucking quantum physics, and they're just like, oh my god, like the universe is so vast and like reality is so beautiful, and I'm like, oh, okay, so now you care about things.
Lol. Yeah, I and that's that's funny because I sort of had a little bit of an opposite. Uh, you're saying not. They were saying they don't care in what sense, though. I guess it.
I run into a lot of people, especially dark magic practitioner type individuals, because I'm like a bad person, but I'm like doing good things, if that makes sense. Whereas
Okay.
these people are good people, but they're doing bad things,
Oh.
and so I'm always trying to drag them out of the darkness, out of Plato's cave into the light. Like I'm
Okay.
constantly doing that, and people are fighting and kicking and screeching and attacking me for trying to pull them out of the cave because they're in Plato's cave of the allegory, staring at the shadows on the wall, believing them to be reality. And then when someone like me shows up and they're like, "Hey, you guys are staring at shadows on the wall," they like get really angry and they start attacking you and stuff. Like this is literally from the Republic. Like everything that I'm telling you is a fact. Like it's not like it's metaphorical, but it's also real. Like people will literally kick and punch you if you try and drag them out of the cave of illusion.
See, this is why I stopped hating on Freemasons because, well, first of all, the Mormon Church tried to, oh, that's cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's yellow. Mm-hmm. That's my son over there. This is something that.
You being a good father, holy shit, you got dad energy.
Thank you. Lol.
You got quantum dad energy.
What's with the two quantums? What's with the double quantum?
What do you mean double quantum?
You said quantum.
Oh no, that was just a mistake.
Oh, okay. I thought there was some extra nerdiness in there.
Oh, I wish that would be fucking hilarious. I didn't even think of that, but that's a good one too.